Good day everyone, and welcome back to Continents, this time with episode 10, which is a cool number, isn't it? I'm surprised we made it this far. Now let me decrease my render distance because it's starting to lag. But what are we going to do today? Well, that's kind of a bad question, because the real question should be what were we doing yesterday, because this video was meant to be all recorded yesterday. But the problem is that OBS, which is my software I use for recording, just decided to not record the audio. It just decided to not recognize my microphone that I use all the time. You'd think it would be easy to make a software that doesn't break all the time. Well, let's calm down and let's talk about what we're supposed to do today or yesterday. Well, I mined a lot of stone, including deep slate and tuff. Now, these two chests were full of tuff and deep slate. I don't have any more because I used it up on that thing. Now, can you guess what thing that thing exactly is? Well, I'm going to give you a hint. Do these colors seem familiar? Yeah, we're gonna be working on the mountain today. Why do I still have my suit? I need to switch that out, but it looks kinda good. So yeah, we're gonna be working on the mountain, or we worked on the mountain yesterday. But yeah, I better move on, because, well, this is annoying, there's no way to fix this, so yeah. And before I do play the time-lapse I got out of the building yesterday, I also want to... I've run out of food, haven't I? Well, more on that after the time-lapse. I also want to talk about some things regarding the channel. So firstly, about this series and where I see it going. So I'd say I see this series going on for quite a few more episodes, at least. Like, I'm not gonna make any predictions, because predictions usually turn out to be false. But yeah, I don't see this series ending anytime soon. And I will try my best to push on with this series because I enjoy it, that's the first thing. And second thing, because others seem to enjoy it as well. Now, I haven't been in here in like a while. Oh. Orange candles, that's pretty cool. I should do something with this building. I could build this into like a small hut, or that would not be the proper term, like a mountain cottage or something like that, because I think it looks like that. It would fit in here in this... Why are there dogs? It would fit in here in this kind of forest biome. But yeah, I found this here when I was going here in first episode, and I got killed by an illusioner because they spawn in there. It was a stupid idea to go in there. Almost lost my stuff and I had to go from spawn. But yeah, I don't see this series really stopping anytime soon. But it is a bit apparent that the channel isn't doing the best as far as views go, and I will have to do something about that. So my plan is to essentially make a new series that will draw new people in, because this series isn't really about drawing people in, it's more about taking the viewers that I already have and giving them episodes every, I don't know, whenever my schedule works out. So this series isn't really watched by new people much, it's watched by the people that already are subscribed to my channel. And I think that series would be probably about something like architecture or engineering in Minecraft, because I enjoy that kind of stuff. And that texturing we did last episode does really look good, I like it. And I've run out of food again. Well, good that we're at the Iceway station. But yeah, I see there being a new series sometime soon. I think this platform should be the right one. Yes. And let me show you my secret tunnel. But additionally, also for those who remember, this channel used to be only focused around Stormworks, which is a different game. And I think that I might do more videos from that at some point, whenever my schedule allows it. And I think it will be just whenever I get the opportunity, I might record something from that. Because I still play the game regularly, so why not make videos from it? But it won't be any new series or anything. So I expect things like that soon, probably, hopefully. But now that we're back at the base, I'm going to eat more of those glowberries. God damn it, I need a better food source. We'll talk about that later, because I've done something for once. Well, let me eat those, and you will enjoy the time lapse. Please enjoy the time lapse. And we're done with the time lapse and with this part of the build. I'm super happy with this build. It was a lot of stressing and it was a lot of thinking about if it will line up or not, but it did line up, and that's good. And yeah, I like this. This may be probably the most difficult build I've done yet here on Continents. Apart from maybe the bridge, that was difficult as well. But this was very difficult, not only with getting the resources, because I had to get like I used up like 5 double chests of resources on this, but also the planning out of all of that. Yeah, now, what are my plans with this? I think there could be, or logically there should be a mountain this way, or probably just a hill, because I'm thinking about making a kind of small hilly area in here, and the actual tall mountains will be in here. And I see this going slowly into a mountain that will stretch above that wall. And it may look a bit weird how it's cut off there, but the plan with this is to go farther north and have the wall slowly descend, then turn to the east, then go north, and then essentially turn into a cliff when it hits the sea. So that's the plan, and it won't look cut off anymore at some point. And now, you may notice that there are glowberries in my hotbar, which may mean some bad things, that I don't have food. And firstly, wow, you're an observant person. Secondly, I didn't know these actually glow. I think this is not a vanilla thing. I think this is like a mod that I didn't know Melson put in the mod pack. But it has to be a mod thing. And thirdly, yes, I have completely run out of food. Midway through the time lapse, I ran out, and that was bad. So I've decided to take certain measures, and also look at this. It looks so cool from down here, because it kind of stretches on into infinity. I really like how this build came out, as I've said. At the end of the video, I might actually climb it to show you what it looks like from the top, but now I need to address the pressing issue of not having any food and running out of sweet berries partway through building this thing. So those measures, were they anything like getting a cow farm or a pig farm or anything like that? No, it was just making my wheat farm larger to delay the inevitable further. Yeah, this is great. I did this after building, but now we should have a good supply of wheat so we can make bread, so we have food finally. So yeah, I'm going to harvest some of this so we don't run out even out of those glowberries. But yeah, we should now have a pretty good supply of food. And if this isn't sufficient, then I think there is room to expand that way. So yeah, that's good. Now I'm going to move on after I finish getting all of this wheat. I'm going to move on to the last thing I wanted to show you. And that is skeleton horses. You may have noticed in the time-lapse that there was a part where I found them. I was meant to be speaking in that part, but of course OBS did the funny and decided to not work. But yeah, I have found skeleton horses, or they kind of came to me. They spawned right near me. It's kind of funny that what it took for me to actually get a horse was for the horse to come to me. Yeah, we now have horses. It's pretty cool. I'll try to make some funny names for them. But I'm terrible at naming things, so let's see how that works out. Yeah, these are pretty cool. I'm going to use them for transport from now on. But yeah, I'm now going to park the horse, and I'm going to show you the mountain. So first, I think the best way to climb up is to use the waterfall, and I will have a river that will lead up to this, that will start like there. And I could even make a kind of valley in here and have a river flow through there and have them connect here right before the waterfall. And as you may see by these lines, by the terraforming, I'm planning to basically have a kind of river valley in here and have that river flow down to here and into the inlet just where the bridge is. But yeah, this is how you essentially climb up, and it's pretty cool. The views from here are very nice. I especially like to look down at the terraformed ground below us. And you can't see it now, but you'll see once we reach the top that all of those terraforming lines kind of blend into one plane, which is very cool. But yeah, from here we can see back down, but I will also show you just how it looks from the actual top of the wall mountain, as I like to call it, because it is literally just a wall. And the clouds are obscuring it, but you'd be able to see all the way down there. And that's annoying that the clouds rolled in just as I was about to show you. Yeah, you can kind of see the outline there. So yeah, this was a great project to work on. I enjoyed it. I like terraforming. Terraforming is very therapeutic. It's very calming, I'd say. And I plan on doing much more. I think the objective from now will be to finish this wall and have it go on further, turn towards those mountains, go down even further and reach the sea and be turned into a cliff. So yeah, that's the plan for now. And the plan for now would also be not to die by jumping down, so I think I'm going to use the thing we've built for getting down. I'm the best at water bucket clutches, do not question me. And yeah, here you can see just how cool it looks coming down. It's going to be really nice to have trails here and things like that. I'm going to love that. I can't wait. I hope others on the server will also go on those trails and see the nature here. Everything is better in Neatburg. But yeah, I think that would be all for today. I hope you enjoyed. I apologize for this episode being shorter than usual. I was kind of pressed for time, or pressed for time in the way that I couldn't do anything else than build a massive mountain. But yeah, I couldn't do much else. And so this episode is a bit shorter. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And have a great rest of your day, and see ya!